Holloway's first really high-profile fight, his first real main event. He's probably going to get his ass kicked.
You have a bunch of fake main events, or what?
They're kind of like low-end card main events, like fight nights for tough finales, stuff like that.
Saturday Night Nitro.
So he'll probably get his ass kicked because Lyoto Machida is that much better. And then Renan Barão, hey, I pronounced that Brazilian name right. He'll fight Mitch Gagnon.
One down.
He'll fight Mitch Gagnon this Saturday as well. And those are the only important fights. And that, I say, ladies in the chat room, the snash of gash, man. That is the MMA news.
Just so you guys know, the consensus in the chat room right now is that the Green Ranger is super hot.
Oh my!
Have they seen him lately?
He looks so fucking same.
He's old though.
Have you? He looks the same.
He looks like an old same.
Yeah, I jerked off many a time as a fourth grader to
Brad
the Pink
Pitt
Ranger.
Looks like an old Brad Pitt, and he still looks good, right?
I'd fuck him.
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck him hard.
That's
it right.
That's weird. That's gross. Let's talk about sacks.
Sacks. It's football nomenclature for when a quarterback is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I must say first, you are right. The Pink Ranger was hot, and she was the right color.
Pink?
Right color.
She should have been like wet.
Yeah.
You want it pink.
Yeah, you do. I mean, if it's not pink, you may want to see a doctor.
Then put it in the stink. Why not?
That's right. 2 in the pink. 1 in the stink. Unless you're going with the shock spot.
Yeah. Doubled it up.
That's right. Anyways, NFL playoff picture is finally starting to shape up.
Where are the 49ers?
49ers are well on their way to taking a nice long vacation.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're the Raiders.
You guys are right with us. You have a seat right here. Everybody right next to
I
you.
think it's pretty safe to say we're in the front of the bus, at least.
Well, not in the draft. You guys should have been losing a long time ago if you guys were going to not make the playoffs.
Just like the Phoenix Suns, they don't lose hard enough.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
At least the Raiders do it right. They're like, let's get a couple wins.
That's
and
right. I hope they stop
call it a season.
winning, though. I mean,
you're like, come on, guys.
knock it off.
You played KC too tough this week.
Exactly. There's a couple of hard teams on the schedule. Let's stop winning, and let's just be the Raiders and lose.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
We'll see. They don't even know how to lose right.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what
not
I'm
playing
saying
the
about my
Niners.
team. Yeah, they don't even know how to lose right.
You're not playing the Niners the next 2 weeks. You're good to go.
Oh, man.
Why? That'd be an easy win.
No, I'm saying they're not going to win.
Yeah, if we were
so
playing
they're good to go to lose the next
season.
2 weeks because
I
they're not
see.
playing the 49ers.
Anyways, current playoff picture as of right meow. AFC first round buys would be New England and Denver. The 2 big QBs.
As expected.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wild card games, we'd see Baltimore at Indianapolis, and then we'd also see Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. How weird is it? Cincinnati made the fucking wild card.
At this point.
It's just weird. Well, at this point, yes.
Actually,
But,
I think they're first place at this point. Aren't
Yeah,
they?
Baltimore and Colts would be a good one.
Yeah, they would be. Cincinnati would be hosting as the home team, not as the wild card. They've won that division over Pittsburgh and Baltimore at this point in the season.
Really, they have?
They would be the number 4 seed.
Wow, I thought Baltimore's been playing better than they have.
No, Baltimore is 8-5. Pittsburgh's 8-5. The Bengals with that tie are 8-4-1 at this point.
Oh,
or 9-4-1.
Wow,
9-4-1. Yes.
Yeah,
I like Baltimore better.
yeah,
I'll just put that out there.
I do too.
Better
but
than Raplesburger?
Well, yeah, and better than the Bengals too.
Yeah.
Steve Smith. I mean, he's got like a chip on his shoulder, so that guy is bowling out of his mind. Still, it's like crazy.
The only problem for the Ravens is they lost their 2 best secondary players, and they lost Haloti Nada. I'm just surprised they've won the last 2 weeks with that.
Well, yeah, but I think it's in their offense.
Their offensive line, Forsett, man, who knew that he was going to have a breakout season?
Right? All they needed was for Ray Rice to go punch his
Yeah,
play.
get out of here. We got Forsett, baby.
That's right. What?
All right, let's talk about NFC then.
Okay.
I made it awkward. Bye weeks. Who would have seen this coming? Arizona and Detroit.
Yeah, seriously. Arizona on their 3rd-string quarterback.
Isn't that crazy?
Still has the
Third
bye
string,
at this
yeah.
point. Still the number 1 seed at this
Hey,
point.
does anyone know his name? What's the name of the quarterback for
I
Arizona?
can't remember. I was
anyone
watching the
know?
game, too.
Anyone know?
I was watching the game, and I don't know.
Nobody knows.
His name is not Carson Palmer.
Oh my God! Check the chat room. Maybe one of the chicks knows.
I know the guy that was taunting him more, Troy Lorenzen, the former Giants 300-pound quarterback,
Right.
was saying, I can come in for you guys if you want.
Right.
I know him, more than the actual Cardinals quarterback right
They
now.
can get Kurt Warner back in there.
Kurt Warner said he contemplated it.
Seriously?
Yeah, he said, I thought about it.
How old is Kurt Warner?
He's like 43, 44.
Old enough to party.
Well, that guy that the Cowboys hired into last year after everyone
I
got
would
hurt.
take Kurt Warner
Feels
over
like he
half the
was
quarterbacks in the
44.
league at this point. So that's just me, though.
Oh, yeah. I'd take him over Kaepernick at
But
this
you
point.
know,
Yeah.
you know who's sitting around though? Doesn't have a job. Is Tim?
Hit the music.
Tim something.
God damn it, hit the music. What are you doing?
Tim. What's his name?
The good one, too.
This one's for Tebow.
This one is for Tebow.
Yeah, let's go. All he do is win, 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 no matter what. Got Jesus on his mind, he could never get enough. And every time he step up in the building, everybody rush shots go up, go up, go up, and they stay there, and they stay there.
Yeah. I mean, there's a guy right there.
Yeah, where is Tebow?
He should be on the Niners.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
should be the quarterback for the Niners so he
Yeah.
can hand off to Kaepernick or Gore the whole time.
That's right.
Hey, you know what?
Hello.
Gore and Hyde are both
Hashtag
hurt.
Fire Roman, hire Jones.
That's
that was
right.
my idea last week.
Your great idea, especially now that Gore's hurt and Hyde is hurt. They need a running back. Why not put Kaepernick there?
And that's all Tebow needs is a great kicker, and who better than Phil Dawson?
Phil Dawson.
Hashtag MVP. Phil Dawson.
You guys should have seen your guys' season going downhill when you figured out like your best player is a kicker. Because
That was the same last year, though, too.
that's true.
Phil Dawson was on fire last year. At least last year, though, Cap could get it within range for Phil Dawson to chip something in.
That's
this
true.
year, Cap couldn't get it past their 30.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah. That's because we're not allowed to give the ball to Frank Gore.
The Roman disease.
Yeah. Though, the one time they gave it to Frank Gore, he scored a fucking
TD.
touchdown on Sunday and then got a goddamn concussion.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened with Hyde too? I mean, he was like
He
a pretty good
he got
rookie.
Ankle.
tackled
Whew,
and
that was rough.
He like bent backwards on his ankle. It was nasty.
Ooh, okay.
I got to clear something up for the chat.
Yes.
The Green Rangers or White Ranger thing. As the Green Ranger, he was getting hurt all the time and was a giant pussy and came back even stronger as the White Ranger. So he had to change colors apparently to be more badass.
Oh wow. Cool.
I can't believe I remember that, but I do.
All right, queer.
And I remember that the Black Ranger was black, and that is racist.
And the Yellow Ranger was a
Donald
Asian.
Sterling
That's right.
produced the show.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. All right, let's back to the playoffs. So, wild card games in the NFC. Green Bay right now at this point in time would be in Dallas. They have the same record of 10-4, and Seattle would be headed to Carolina, 10-4. Carolina 5-8-1.
Well, no, now that Saints won tonight.
That's as good as a bye week.
Well, now that the Saints won tonight, they are back in the number one seed.
Is Cam
So
Newton
that's
going to be able to play?
our update. I don't. Well, Tony Romo.
Oh, you're right. They take over for the Panthers at 6-8.
Tony Romo has the same two fractures in his back, and he's playing. So I think they sat Cam because he's probably got swelling at this point. So they probably are going to have him play the next game.
Wow.
Because remember, Tony Romo sat out one game, but he has two broken bones in his back right now.
That's true.
And Cam.
So is Cam. We'll get
How
to that
good
in
is
a
Cam going to
moment.
be with that? Because he can't run at that point, right?
Yeah, and if he can't run, he's worthless.
That's right. Well, we'll just say it now. Cam was in a huge car accident over the weekend. His car was overturned and all kinds of crazy shit. He has two fractured vertebrae in his lower back. Same thing as Tony Romo. He will be sitting out this weekend.
It was yet another drive by Cam Newton, ended in a turnover.
Oh, that was good. They're saying it's not his fault. They're saying that someone cut him off and that he was doing the speed limit of 35.
What was he driving?
I don't know.
Like a raised.
Testarossa?
It was a raised.
Is it Testarossa?
I don't know.
No, it was a raised.
They don't even make those anymore.
It was a raised pickup truck, and I think it got tipped over and like turned.
Well, here's the thing. If he's really doing 35, how did he fucking knock that thing over?
Exactly.
I think the car hit him and like toppled him.
No,
over.
it cut him off, it said.
Oh, okay.
That's what the report
Well,
said.
it's one of those things where those things are top heavy. So if you swerve the wrong way, you're gonna topple.
I'm getting swerved.
This is the WWE. The Big Show has swerved Greg Jones.
He's got a puke.
It's another heel turn for the Big Show.
Oh, fucking flip-flopper. So the Colts have won their second straight AFC South title. It still intrigues me that they're in the South. The Broncos, fourth straight AFC West. The Pats, fifth straight AFC East. The 49ers... yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
Womp womp.
Yeah, it's been a rough week.
Touchy subject.
It really is.
Shut up, Daniel. Don't you do it.
Don't you dare.
So the Roger Goodell is saying the playoffs might expand, which would lead to some reseeding.
Did he talk to Silver about doing good
Some
things
good
for the
ideas?
sport?
Yeah, maybe. He must have.
Do you guys think that's a good idea, though? Like,
I don't know, it's still
Reseeding
weird.
is a good idea.
Like what was he talking about? Like reseeding.
So here's the story. Roger
Go
Goodell
ahead.
said last week that the league will vote in March to expand the playoff field from 12 to 14 teams. That good or bad, I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Several league sources believe playoff reseeding will become a reality if that happens. One formula that was discussed in the offseason is that in addition to the first-round buys for the teams with the best record in the AFC and NFC, 2 divisional champions in each conference will get home, and the remaining 8 teams will be seeded by win-loss records. Playoff seeding idea has been tabled previously, but proponents believe playoff expansion will provide a boost to change. The winner of the NFC South this season will have an 8-8 record at best.
Yeah.
At best, but we'll host
And that would only be the Saints. Saints would be the only team capable of getting to 8-8.
right.
At this point.
But we'll host a playoff game under the current seeding formula, which rewards division champs. NFL has had 12 teams qualify for postseason since 1999, blah, blah, blah.
Which means in the ye old glory days of the 49ers last season,
Right.
they would have hosted the Green Bay Packers. I mean, it didn't matter. We still whooped them in
We
Green
did,
Bay.
but it was bullshit
Yeah.
that the Green
But-
Bay Packers won like 5 games last year.
Yeah.
Yet we still had to go to their fucking snowy
Remember,
bullshit
that was when
arena.
Cap was Cap. He didn't wear sleeves. He went out there and
Right.
beast-moded all over the
Was Greg
fucking
Roman
Packers.
just not on the team or
Dude,
something?
they-
What happened?
He was in the background that year.
Apparently.
He's like, I'll let you call the plays, Cap.
Yeah.
But do they really got to like, you know what I mean? Like add more teams? I mean, can't they just say like, hey, however you finish in
I
the
agree.
conference is
Yeah,
how
they
you-
don't need more. I like that the football has less teams in the playoffs than other sports.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it makes it better. Like we're in the NBA. Like
Oh,
look
it's
at,
so
look
watered
at the
down.
Eastern
And then,
Conference.
then the first round gets 7 games, so a shitty team has a chance to win a
I
series.
hate the
Yeah.
first round of the NBA gets
Yeah,
7
exactly.
games.
Like the Sixers won their first game, and they got a chance to make the playoffs still. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they can still do it.
They
You know
can
what I mean?
still
That
get
is
there.
horseshit. You guys in the chat, let us know what you think, 12 or 14.
Oh, shit, the Suns lost again.
Oh,
Sorry.
Big shock.
Oh,
You guys,
big
Bucks.
news. Breaking
To the
news.
fucking Bucks.
Breaking news: the Suns lost.
yeah,
They were up
seriously.
by like 20 points at one point.
And
guys.
those on the Twa box and the Facebook, let us know what you think. 12 or 14 games for the playoffs. We want to know. I
14
have not,
teams, 12 or 14 teams.
What did I say?
You said games.
I feel like you now.
I'm helping you.
Uh,
I am correcting
teams.
you, sir.
wow.
I blame the Hawk.
Yes, I have the Hawk.
Yes.
Getting fucked up tonight.
Get the Sneedles.
A red flight to Brazil. Anyways, let us know what you guys think. I have not decided how I feel about more games, or excuse me, more teams, but I do feel strongly that they need to reseed the whole playoff plan.
Well, it is the only sport where more games means really a ton more money, because in basketball, the ratings for the first round are nothing.
Yeah.
In baseball,
I don't
even
know, man.
Way less in baseball.
2014 playoffs, the first round was the best round.
If we're talking about compared to hockey, well, yes.
No, but I mean, we saw
It
some
was the best
amazing
round. You're
matchups.
right. It was a weird matchup season.
It was
But that is
great
rare.
matchups
It
in the
is
first
rare,
round.
though.
That's true.
Wasn't it like Clippers and the
Warriors.
The Warriors,
Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the first round, and it was like Thunder versus who'd they play?
Against Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Yep.
And there was some great fucking matchups.
That was pretty good.
Clippers
yeah.
and Warriors were amazing.
You know,
to watch.
even Dallas and San Antonio was really
yeah,
good. Yeah, that's
like the
right.
first round in the Western
Yeah, 'cause
Conference.
Dallas actually pushed them to the
Yeah,
limit.
there was the only one that pushed them.
Yeah.
was Dallas.
It's kind of like how last year Niners versus Seahawks
But-
was like 38 times better than the
Well,
actual Super Bowl.
You know what's funny too is you were talking about the NBA playoffs and everything, but you realize like all the matchups we're talking about, they're all on the West Coast.
Yeah.
The Eastern
What happened in the
Conference
East?
was garbage.
Oh, yeah, Miami won it. That's right. That's all
well,
we know.
well, you know,
Who
you
saw that shit coming?
right? I mean, it was like Derrick Rose. Oh,
Oh,
that's right.
oh yeah.
Yeah, he's done skis
Yeah.
early.
And then the pace. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. No.
Yeah, Hibbert didn't show
No,
up.
yeah, that's
that
right.
bastards.
That's what I remember.
Hibbert,
Hibbert not showing up in the Eastern
Did
Conference
Kwame
playoffs.
Brown just like steal his jersey and show
Yeah.
up? Like,
It's me.
It's me. It's me. It's D. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll move on. So Adrian Peterson.
Bang! I finished it for you.
That's the first time.
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson, he had his appeal last week. He was denied the ability to return to NFL this year, as we talked about. So now he's considering multiple options. He's considering a lawsuit. He's considering retirement. He's also considering going to the Olympics.
Do you hear what he's going to retire for? To go into real estate.
Right, in Texas.
well, okay. Well, what about the Olympics though? What the hell is he going to join
A
there?
200-yard dash runner or a 400-yard dash runner.
You fucking
A guy with a reconstructed knee thinks he's going to be elite level athletes that have been doing it their
Kurt
whole
Angle
life.
won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
I wish you would have said freaking even better than that. Freaking neck.
Broken freaking neck.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
That's right.
But he sure took a lot of Sneedles to that neck to get it prepared, man.
Ooh,
How
that's
dare
true.
you? How dare you?